weeks of the regular season where these two teams are going to battle it out on who gets the first position for the playoff. Because ONIC Philippines right now, if they win this on a 2-0, on a 2-1, they secure top 1 in the seeding.
Oh.
With that, gonna be seeing a little bit of a skirmish there. Again, who's gonna dish out more assists in the game? Let Rapidude just vote with hashtag Samsung and hashtag Awesome Always Wins. And make your prediction. Okay, if you think about it, who can assist better here in this matchup?
My God,
right?
it's difficult.
Is it Light or is it Rapidude?
What a heavy matchup.
Okay,
though.
I'm gonna do a money ball, that is prob stats kind of thing. I think it's likely on the RSG side because ONIC Philippines, they're not a killing team.
That's
so
true, that's
they will not
true.
generate as much assists. So I nerded that out. I'm sorry about that, guys.
I think that Rapidude, he's gonna hit so many people with just a Jeet Kundo, and that counts as an assist already.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a power spike of a chunk.
Yeah. But on the other hand, Guardian Barrier's range, so he can just hit people with the ball. That counts.
Yeah,
as
That
an
also
assist.
counts. That also counts.
So you guys think about it as well. So
Yeah.
vote with the hashtag Samsung, hashtag Awesome Always Win.
Just imagine on winning that prediction on cue on who's to get that right answer, because you're in for a treat. Just as right now, we're looking at ONIC Philippines rotating and gaining control of the map early. Also, Sensui and Demon Kite not too far on their EXP.
Okay. So there is an early rotation coming up from Super Prince, wrapping around all the way through onto the bottom lane, which is interesting because this is the XP lane. And already there are 2 mid laners going into the XP lane.
Yeah, you heard
This is so weird to me to see.
You heard of double gold? This is double XP.
My God.
Double
Double
fighters.
XP lane start.
I can't
You
believe.
only here in MPL Philippines, guys. Only here
Only
in
here.
MPL Philippines.
It only exists in one thing. It's the pro player.
Beautiful movement here. Demon Kai secures the Lord. There's the flicker and the way of Dragon into the target that we were talking about earlier. Demon Kai will go down. Light is in trouble, but RSG, Nats, and Aqua are close by. They could still punish Ryota. Ryota will be able to walk out for the meantime.
Heroics coming out from Ryota. As you saw, he landed and found the enemy jungler at the right moment. Unfortunately, for ONIC Philippines, they have spent so much time, and Ryota already burned the flicker.
Oh,
They lost the fight
knock up
afterwards.
there, but Aqua will be able to kind of walk on out there. But Super Prince, he's very relentless. But that's what you get if you attack my mid laner, says Demon Kite.
A trade of 1-to-1 as early as 3 minutes.
Exactly.
How heated is the contention with Aqua and Super Prince right now?
Super heated and super important. I think Super Prince is happier compared to Aqua because Aqua burned the Purify.
Better trade.
A better trade. He didn't have to commit his Petrify anyways, so he still got the kill, and he was able to kill Aqua before he died. So there's a lot of XP comes to this Kadida, who's actually level 5 as of this moment.
That's true. Level differences is pretty solid right now. Although he is, Aqua is still a little bit ahead. Completed the Enchanted Talisman. Will be able to roam around a little bit more.
Yeah.
And there was Rapidude straight into Light. We're talking about targets to kick. Light seems to be the one that ONIC has chosen.
Oh, that guy.
Trouble here.
He's
Good
still
burst damage
safe.
from the rough waves. Emma's still alive though. But ONIC Philippines right now are showing.
Ooh.
Oh, that was close. That was one.
It didn't make the cut.
1 pixel away. Oh my goodness.
That was close. My oh my. Already you can see a lot of aggression coming up from Super Prince. Fortunately, Eman had the blazing duet, and there you get a little bit of shield when you pop your ultimate for the first time. And I mean, not for the first time, but at the first instance of your ultimate, you have that shield. That's what made him survive the Rough Waves combo coming out from Super Prince.
Yeah, talking about Light trying to give protection and safety for his own self, but now it's ONIC Philippines. It's just on the other side of the turtle. Will they actually reset this? Will Light actually reset this?
Look at this. Rapidude's quite low.
No!
Sensui will secure the Lord, and ONIC can actually just choose to walk away here, and that's exactly what they do. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Light and Rapidude, they got a grudge in game that they're trying to settle here. They're always in each other's face.
Well, as the panel mentioned, there's one thing that they need to also to prove being in this competition.
Is it just me, or is it probably the first time that we see Light in a more aggressive manner?
Oh, yeah.
Also very quiet, a very anime-ish kind of guy, without any grudge whatsoever. And then we bring up this this topic about like being part of RSG, and all of a sudden we triggered Light.
Yeah.
I think that we are the ones who are responsible for this.
It's our fault. I know it's our fault.
It's our fault.
Yeah.
But look at this. I'm telling you. Look at Rapidude. He's been doing this to Light over and over and over again. Trying to go for the rock, the way of the dragon. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, one thing also the Raptors also considering here is the vision that Light gives in the side of ONIC Philippines. Yes, you're right. Light is a guy in the covered court basketball game who has his glasses shine when you look at him. Yeah. He has some kind of a plan that what they call in the Galaxy. This is the Task Force RSG. Look at the damage connecting from Ness. Almost half HP for Aqua.
Oh. And this means that ONIC Philippines can systematically take the next objectives. However, still is a big advantage for RSG when it comes to these full-blown team fights in the early stages of the game. Have to still remember that despite having so much single target damage coming out from ONIC Philippines as well as single target stuns, this is still Lilia and Julian that can combo up with so much AoE damage, and then to add to that you have the Blazing Duet and the Wild Charge. So I would favor RSG when there will be a 4v4 head-on collision between RSG and ONIC Philippines.
That's madness.
Exactly.
Madness, damage, and mayhem that RSG can put against ONIC Philippines. Because what we're talking about earlier, while we're after the drafting phase, ONIC Philippines needs a damage, but a knock-up from Eman.
Look at that, man.
Eman was knocked up there.
Beautiful rough waves from Super Friends. The aggression on top side is unbelievable from ONIC Philippines. They're really forcing that claw to move.
That I do agree with. There's a lot of blood into that top lane. And now, big advantage coming out from ONIC as they have pushed the lane of the gold laners. Eman.
It's going to be a retribution battle between Sensui and Demon Kite. And Sensui goes out on top. Fight is still ensuing. Demon Kite's quite low. He's caught in the middle, but there's a lot of teammates around him. There's the enhanced sword to get out of the pit. Ryota will be able to walk on out of alive here. And again, ONIC, just very relentless. And Sensui, man, he's winning these fights against Demon Kite.
It's all because of Ryota. Ever since the first turtle, he's been doing a great job.
Not just going up against 3.
Beautiful rough waves combo.
He missed.
He didn't connect.
Bro! Why? How?
He missed.
How did you miss that, though?
Oh.
He overthought.
Overthunk it. Yeah.
Yeah, overthunk. I like it. I like it.
That's true. You kind of dinked it for a while, but it's the last bullet that counted. But Nets, there was a lot of space that Light did for RSG Philippines.
All right. On the other side of the field, they are around the bush area, so maybe he didn't spot it out right away. Maybe the vision disappeared for a moment.
Just
we never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can replay that. Maybe we'll find out. But right now, what we can find out is whether or not Sensui will survive here on top, as RSG have 4 people stacked up here. Although ONIC does spot him out.
Well, this is just RSG trying to stop momentum against ONIC Philippines, because right now we're on a race.
But ONIC Philippines are able to defend.
Yeah.
And all they had to do was to clear the waves. There wasn't... I mean, there were many people for RSG, but there weren't many minions during that attempt up top lane, so they kind of wasted their time in there. And that meant that ONIC Philippines will have much ways, I would say, more ways to approach this top lane defense. As you can see, Rapidude will have to just back out.
Finally, second time's the charm here for RSG.
Oh, what a stun.
Tapped out. Now Super Friends with the rough waves, able to get out of there. Thalassophobia should pop up. Should be ready to battle again once more, but Sensui, he is mad. This Karina will scratch the surface of the mush a little bit, but you know, that's just the nature of the Karina, especially in the early game.
Yeah, he has just true damage against Masha. Because one thing right now that they're considering is they need the items also to back them up in team fights with Rapidude here.
Oh god, look at that! Look at Light. He's on a mission.
Yeah.
he's mad though. Look at this. Look at these guys on the left. They're staring at each other.
Yeah.
They know they're there.
It's a stare down. I'm loving the fact that Light and Rapidude just can't have enough of each other right now. They're not stopping. They're unrelentless. ONIC Philippines are going to be the ones to first start and take the aggro of the Lord, immediately stop to buy Light. So you have to take note, in these Lord dances, whoever holds the aggro, also have to take note of whoever holds the aggro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's a team that will pull the Lord into their own base will have the better advantage.
What a beautiful play. Conceal already used and baited out for RSG. Rapid with the kick again. It's still light. And he goes down. Super Prince's Rough Waves doing the job here. Nat's on the back line trying to absorb as much damage as he can. But looks like the enhanced chains won't really be hitting their marks. And instead, it's Demon Kite who gets taken out here.
Just ONIC Philippines
Oh my.
with a counter engage with the ultimate missed by Light.
My God, ONIC Philippines have been, I would say, out footworking RSG so far, and Nats might be punished in here. No, he won't.
Oh boy, that's a good punish there. At least finally they find Nats. Sorry, they find Nets. Oh my God, Nets and Nats.
Nets.
They sound the same. They sound the same.
Yeah.
It's okay.
After like the nth time, they find the Beatrix, but again, it's only a 1-for-1. He still pays for it with his life though.
There's a lot of ways for them to engage onto Nets.
But man, Rapid is on a mission to take out Light.
Exactly.
Seriously.
On a rapid mission, ONIC Philippines. Are they taking this to Lord Dance once again? Look at that Ryota.
Ryota taking down the Grok to half HP. This is going to be important. Demon's got some pretty good damage already on the Claude. He has the Golden Staff and Demon Hunter combo. Should have the Wind of Nature here soon as well. And now they're confident to go and see if they can dance it out a little.
I wonder why Sensui actually opted to go for the Jungle Emblem, which means that he will build up tank instead of going for a magic damage, pure magic damage, because typically when you face up against a Claude, you want to be dealing so much damage onto the back lines.
Oh, beautiful ocean breath there, but Demon Kite will still be able to secure the Lord. Finally, an objective going over the RSG.
One thing that they missed out there on how Demon Kite just managed to steal that objective and take it down one. That was Rapido, and he was almost half HP when he's about to enter in the side of RSG.
An important objective secured from coming out from RSG. And one thing that ONIC Philippines didn't account for is the fact that there is already the Wind of Nature for Eman. So when they tried to go for the backliners, Ryota initiated well against Eman, but Eman had both Purify as well as Wind of Nature. So after the fact that they went onto the backlines, there was nothing that can actually dish up the damage against Eman. Maybe they will be coordinating the attack with Sensui or Super Prince, but if that doesn't happen, RSG is gonna escape like what they did, like how they did in the previous Lord fight. Fortunately for ONIC Philippines, this is not an enhanced Lord because it died before the 12-minute mark. Or it wasn't reset before the 12-minute mark, so they can easily defend this.
Yeah, we could still say it's still an even ball game. No, it's not too far gone, even for the gold, because right now we're looking at Nets and Eman on the same level. And also we can say ONIC still has control of the economy, plus on how the minions are going to clear up all the lanes.
Yeah,
because that's the thing that they need to go out for against RSG.
I would say this is a very even game, a high caliber game, obviously. It all boils down to who is going to be more confident to take these fights, who has more presence of mind to actually dodge the attacks of, for example, a Wild Charge, who can dodge a Paquito combo, which gold laner can survive longer. And right now, RSG is having a bit more of that confidence.
Oh no!
Look at that, almost half HP for Rapido right there.
Beautiful Guardian Barrier from Light. Will still be able to keep that turret alive for ONIC, at least for the meantime.
Well, now RSG, what we're trying to do against ONIC Philippines is just to peel the members of ONIC that can probably give a good setup for RSG.
That's correct. Enhanced Sword going over. Demon Kite doing some pretty good movements here, but again, he's not doing that much damage yet. So right now, ONIC is still ready to go for fights here. Enhanced Chains will be hitting off on Sensui. Tower does go down. It looks like Emma's going to be caught here by the Karina.
That was quick. I wonder how that happened.
Oh boy!
More.
Rapido, what a blunder
Super
there!
Prince.
Super Prince with a comeback there. Answers, his HP goes back up for Salophobia. Kicks in, but will not be enough as RSG are punishing the attacks of ONIC one by
just
one. Sensui is here, still has a
He's alive.
HP. Ryota tried to go for Aqua, but will be missing these punches. Look
Nats.
at that!
Nats.
He
No,
walks
he's
past
safe.
him!
No, he
That's
wanted for
always
Nets.
safe.
Oh,
He's sniffing for Nets, but Nets is already
Boy.
out of vision.
oh boy.
Nats is angry.
That was so close.
It's a safe space.
Close calls here.
Could have sworn that RSG already won that fight or lost that fight with Eman being taken out, and then afterwards ONIC Philippines still obliged to fight and they've had the better trade. But ONIC Philippines have found that if they overload onto Eman, they can burst him down. There's no flicker or sprint for the Claude.
Basically, that's exactly what happened. They threw everything in Eman.
Exactly.
They got it. Once again, Rapid did play with his life. He's quite low. And Sensui will be able to secure the Lord. But Emma, look at that DPS from that Claude, man. It is really making its mark.
No, just one-to-one trade, but ONIC Philippines getting a push right now against RSG.
Nevertheless, let's see ONIC Philippines with the secured Lord. This is very important because now they can get out of their base, maybe equalize or get so much turrets against RSG Philippines. And that's already up with the Wind of Nature, means that he can duel with Eman. That being said, however, we still can't say who can win easily in this game. I think that despite RSG losing the second Lord of the game, they can still win this if they find the openings onto the backlines.
There is.
I think this is still a team fight based game at this point.
Again, I mentioned it earlier, like who can control the nerves, you know? Control that, have more patience, have more mental fortitude to withstand all of these attacks from each other are going to be the ones who come out on top. But right now, it is going to be ONIC with the offensive.
Well, I think it's ONIC time right now. They have all the items, but that's an initiation.
Long range rough waves there with the Breath of the Ocean. Has that Lord on top side that they need to worry about. But looks like Eman will be able to clear that out with the help of the rest of his team. No split pushes happening just yet.
Yeah. Honestly, for ONIC Philippines, the fact that they have taken out all of the other turret energy shields, it's already good for them. Obviously, they wanted to take out at least an inhibitor turret with that Lord push, but like I said, there's so much team fight still on the side of RSG and ONIC Philippines that in the end of the day, at the end of the day, whoever is going to win the crucial team fight will win the match. It's not going to be a battle of who controls the map whatsoever. This is all about team fights.
Yeah, historically, all throughout the past few weeks, whoever controls the map doesn't matter.
Yes.
You can be attacking our base with 1 HP, doesn't matter, we can still win. So, I know what you mean, Wolf. I know what you mean.
Yeah, this is the caliber of the defending world champs and the current Kings of Sea. But this time around, is the Super Rookie still maintaining to thrive as they dive against these champions. It's not even a factor on how they go up against.
Now the rest of RSG are looking and playing very carefully. They're on the buddy system here.
Aqua spotted them.
Again, Ryota. One money pickup here would mean that that person is going to be out for at least 60 seconds. So he's really looking for anyone at this point. And he's proven that even a Grok's not safe.
Ryota.
So, Ryota, look at that guy. He's got good damage as well. And that spots our Rapidude.
Yeah, now we're also seeing how Roamers try to counter on Vision. Rapidude and Light is just how denying, like putting up, well, extra tinted sunglasses and all of the how they rotate against this map. Because one thing that they're also trying to consider is on how the initiations will matter, just how Light misses that ultimate against Nets.
Not just the ultimate, he also used the conceal, and now it's going to be the kickoff straight into Light again. I don't know why they're going for it, but it's working so far. The back attack here is going to be Nats taking out Nets. Oh man, I hate that. And Sensui quite low here. And Rapidude, he's low as well, has the immortality, but Ryota, he's looking for Emma. He misses! Oh boy, that is huge. Again, the Nats and Nets, man, that's like tying me down right now.
It's not stopping.
Sensui has a Winter Truncheon. He has the immortality. That's all your saving graces. You have to walk on out of there, or else you will get taken out by Aqua. He's on the killing spree, and Eman takes out Rapidude as well.
Only Ryota survive here. Eman is low, and Ryota can feel it, can smell the blood. Will he go for this? No, he already revealed himself.
Oh boy, and that sees him as well. Super Friends and Ryota, the duo. Did I say duo? The duo of all here around the Lord area. Got DPS on the Demon Kite. Forces him back with the enhanced chain.
If that was close, okay, that was really close for RSG to be taken. But now, who sets up now the Lord?
They are back and forth. Yeah, this is a huge back and forth, but now it's heavily forward for RSG with 5 members. And Rapidude and Sensui are still yet to respawn for now. ONIC Philippines has to find a way to reset this Lord. but it is almost inevitable. It seems like RSG have taken it for
That's right.
themselves.
They've taken
Eman.
so much damage.
My goodness.
What a dodge from Eman.
That was a pretty good dodge. Despite being on Blazing Duet mode, he still manages to use that micro mechanics to get good DPS while the rest of the team goes and takes the Lord.
Yeah, they've taken RSG Philippines, has taken that Luminous Lord, but once we've seen that Nets was trying to push up top to gain the equilibrium for the push.
ONIC Philippines, man. Again, Ryota's always in the fight, so he can't really split push that much. On the Paquito, that's big problems here for ONIC. And now they have to be on the defensive.
Also, how about the items now? Is this enough for ONIC Philippines to take down RSG Wolf?
Yeah, I think at this point, nothing matters as much about when it comes to the items because they're all maxed up anyways. Again, I tell you, this is all about this game has went down to whoever wins the team fights will have the win, the victory, essentially.
As we can see,
It's
ONIC
just team fights now.
They're searching. Ryota's hunting down Eman as well, but he's having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, this is one that you need to consider. Watch your 6, watch your back for ONIC Philippines. Is this it?
It's around the Lord area. Eman is alive on the back foot. Eman's immortality will be popped, and I think he will be taken out here with a beautiful knock-up from Rapidut. Oh my goodness, and now ONIC around the hunt. Ryota.
This is not stopping.
Oh, he dodged.
He's not stopping.
He's dodging, he is styling, he is profiling right now. The rest of ONIC now complete with their gold laner for RSG, waiting for 40 seconds.
They pop the immortality and they have taken out Eman, but they will lose all of their inhibitor turrets. If they have gotten more kills out of that chase, out of that marathon, this game would have been over. RSG had the advantage though because they have enhanced minions. And that meant that they will prolong this game, but Eman is 20 seconds out. Aqua positioning himself around the map. Pick-off battle is about to ensue.
Oh, how will ONIC Philippines manage to push forward with the challenge here? Because one thing we're looking at right now, Aqua and also Demon Kite has the immortality. There's a second life or second chance for RSG Philippines if ever they get bursted down right away. Because ONIC Philippines right now, as says Wolf, there's a lot of items to cover up for the damage and burst.
Yeah, Eman's immortality there is a big factor in the coming fight. He got popped earlier and it was huge. Now they're gonna have to be extra careful if they don't want to fall against ONIC here, especially with Ryota hunting Eman over and over again.
That's right. Now, with the minions will naturally be in favor of RSG right now, especially if RSG and ONIC Philippines just stays out of the lane. Super Princess here gets out too easily.
Again,
He went back to the roam, by the way. So this is he still picked up the roam boots for the Kadita.
That just means that Rapidut is gonna be a bit more, he's gonna be a bit more powerful
Stacked
here as well.
Yeah.
And the dire hit that you mentioned is gonna be a big factor in the coming fight.
I wonder if he did go for dire hit.
Whoa, whoa, Eman. Oh, did you see that?
What?
Guys, did you see that? Rapidut waited on the BMI.
Blink and you miss it. Rapid patience play. High IQ play. In fact, this is the problem. We only have the Purify onto Eman, onto a Claude.
Yeah. Big problems here.
Once they have control of your BMI, you're done.
You remember what I said earlier? Whoever gold laner holds it all better will win. It's looking like Eman's kind of being forced over and over again.
Oh, Nats being trapped in 5 from ONIC Philippines. Will he survive this though?
Big problem
Is this
here.
a diversion?
I think he can. I think he is trying to divert the attention here. Oh, ONIC, and it worked. The Lord will go over. Still to ONIC.
Just as you
No
thought
way.
that ONIC Philippines have conceded, the Lord sent Sui way back as if he wanted to go into the fight. He was out of the range, but he utilized one hero for RSG to activate his ultimate and then dash through to steal the Lord.
Again,
What
nice,
a wonderful play.
nice strike from Nats. I have to commend him.
Yeah.
He faced off against 4 or 5 ONIC members, but it just wasn't enough.
That's how you call divide and conquer for Task Force RSG. Utilizing Makunats in the side of ONIC Philippines. But right now, it's the Hedgehogs going for a push up
He
top.
finds Aqua! He finds Aqua! That is huge! And that finishes them off! And this could be a push! The Lord is healthy! There's no one to clear! And ONIC will
They're
take
onto the base.
game number 1!
just how you managed to end that game. It's still ONIC Philippines waving the flag. Back and forth. And still winning that fight.
This is a game where there is no MVP for ONIC Philippines because everybody pitched in.